Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make some red cheese enchiladas. Let's get to it. First, we're going to start by sauteing our chilies in the avocado oil. So just add all of your chilies in, and you're also going to add your onion and garlic. Now you're going to saute these for about 2 to 3 minutes. And make sure you are constantly moving these around because they will burn on you, and then you're gonna have a really bitter taste to your sauce, and you don't want that. So just keep sauteing these until you get your onions really soft and your garlics roasted. Again, keep moving these around so they don't burn. And once they're nice and sauteed, we're gonna go ahead and add 1 cup of water. And you're gonna want to let these chilies stew in the water just to rehydrate them. This will take about 2 to 3 minutes just until they're nice and soft. After your chilies are ready, just put everything in the blender and we're gonna blend this up. Also add the water that you stewed the chilies in. It just gives it a little bit more flavor. Next, you're gonna wanna add in all of the spices. So you're gonna add your peppercorns, you're going to add your oregano, and you're gonna add the chicken bouillon and a pinch of salt. Next, you will be blending everything together. You might need to add a little bit more water. Make sure that your sauce is not too thick. Once your sauce is blended, let's go ahead and strain it. You don't have to strain it, but I do not like the bigger chunks in the sauce. I like it to be nice and smooth. Once your sauce is strained, go ahead and put it on the burner for another 5 minutes to heat up and just set aside until we're ready to use. Next, we want to dice up our onions. We will be using the onions to stuff the inside of the enchiladas, so don't chop them up too big, just nice bite-sized pieces. And once you have that ready, now let's go ahead and shred your cheese. I'm using mozzarella cheese, but you're welcome to use any cheese that you'd prefer. I like buying the blocks of cheese and grating it myself. I just find that it melts a lot better than buying the shredded stuff. So that's what I like to use, but whatever's your preference. We're also gonna serve our enchiladas with a side of red Mexican rice. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Go ahead and start by pouring in your oil, making sure that heats up. And then once your oil is nice and hot, go ahead and add your rice. Now what you want here is your rice to get nice and toasted. So this will take between 5 to 6 minutes. You want a golden brown color, and I find that the more toasted you get it, the better, but make sure you don't burn it. Once your rice is nice and toasted, go ahead and add in 2 cups of water. and you're gonna add half of a can of tomato sauce in there. Now, some people like to make their own sauce, which you are welcome to, but when you're in a hurry, you can just use the tomato sauce and it works out just fine. After your tomato sauce is incorporated, go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Again, this is to taste, so if you want to add less, go ahead and add less, or if you want more, go ahead and add more. Once everything is mixed in, we are going to put the lid on your pan. And you're going to put this on medium to low heat. You're going to want to bring this to a simmer. And once it's simmering, lower the temperature to low. You're going to leave it on low for 10 to 12 minutes. After the 12 minutes, you can fluff up your rice with a fork. It should be nice and tender, and it's not going to be completely cooked at this point. Once you fluff it around, you're going to put the lid back on and you're going to turn your heat to the lowest. On my stove, it just kind of keeps it warm, and you're going to let it sit for another 5 to 8 minutes, and with that residual heat, the rice will continue to cook and it should be perfect. And now we are ready to assemble our enchiladas. You're gonna bring your avocado oil. You're gonna get that nice and hot. Once it's hot, you're gonna dip in your tortilla for about a minute on each side. Now, you don't want it to get toasted. You just wanna fry it up a little bit where it doesn't fall apart, and you don't want it too toasted. So probably a minute on each side is what you're going to want to do. After it's fried, go ahead and dip it in the enchilada sauce. Make sure it's nice and coated. And you're going to go ahead and stuff your enchilada with plenty of cheese and your chopped up onions. And all you do here is roll it up. And now just repeat the process until all of your enchiladas are made. And there you have it, your enchiladas are ready to be served. Don't forget to add your side of rice and top it up with some extra cheese on top. And there you have it, your enchiladas. I hope you guys like this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one.